Hey guys, welcome to yet another CorelDraw tutorial. For business card, we change the paper type to business card. You see, it changes to a complementary card lookalike paper size. Just go to the top. Here you have your A4 paper. So if you click A4, it goes back to your A4 type. I'll put it on business card. Let's zoom this in. Now you see this is for measuring the size of the complementary card or business card. You always put your measurements in inches. Make sure it's in inches before you start your work so that you can get your measurements. So I'll be using 3.5 and 2.5. We draw our rectangle. It does not necessarily mean your rectangle has to cover the box. We're going to give this a color. Make it white. So after giving this a color, I want to copy a logo. I want to put a logo into this. You go to wherever you have your logo, you copy it or you drag and paste. But I'm going to copy it and then I will paste this here. So let's drag this out and resize it. Then I'll put it inside the box or inside the rectangle. Now for this, you can also power clip it and place inside, but I just want to drag. Now we'll type the name of the organization. I'm going to be doing a complimentary card for Nigeria Airspace Management. So we type Nigerian Airspace Management Agency. We make this bold. In our previous class, I showed you how to put your text inside container. We can drag this and put or power clip it. Go to objects, click on power clip, say place inside, you place it, and then you edit. Then you now resize whatever you are placing inside the object. So we resize this and we drag it to fit. Once you fit it on the wherever you want, you click on finish editing. Another way you can do this is by dragging. Let's do it again. Ctrl Z, click on Ctrl Z. It takes us back. Now I want to drag. I will drag this. Let me resize it first. And place it inside this place. Resize. See, that is very easy. Now I want to give this a color. First of all, remove the liners. Resize first. First of all, remove the outline. Now I want to give the color that is in the logo. All you need to do is click on your eyedrop tool. Then you click on that color you want to give it and you put the color on the object. Then you go and drop the eyedrop tool. Now I want to remove the black in this. We click on right click. When you right click, the black is taken out of it. Then we give it back the color. You see now it has a color that is inside the logo. All you just need to do is to click on your eyedrop to the color you want and you click on the object you want to give the color. Now I will be, write a name, the name of the person or the order of the complimentary card. I'm using my name for this. So I'll say we drop that, we place it inside. Let's try to size this, drag. Now remember, this is a rough work. We're just trying to, or I'm just trying to show you what is possible or what you can do, how to use your CorelDraw tools or your CorelDraw software to create your own design. Now we want to give this a color. Click on this, but the color looks almost the same, so let's give it another color. What you do, eyedrop, click on the eyedrop tool again, whichever color you want, and you click on it. Now you drop. Now you see that's giving it that color. Now for some people, when they do their design, they give it random colors, different colors, but it's most advisable to use the color in the logo. Now I want to put the office of the other office card. Let's say assistant. Drop this. Give it color. Remember to always take out the black from it, or the black outline. So let's get the size. Make this bold. Now we want to choose a font for this. It doesn't have to be the same font with what you already have, because it's the office of the order of the complimentary card. So we'll make it a whole different design to make it unique and stand out. So let's make it in small letters. Make this bold. Then we drag to a size. It's looking short or small, so let's add something else. Let's say admin assistant. Now we drag and we place. We resize this to make it smaller. This is just to make the complimentary card stand out. Understand? So it's not a must that to be in small letters or capital letters. We're just trying to beautify the work, make it stand out. Even if it's a rough work, at least it should still be catchy to the eyes. So now we want to put a design. We draw a rectangle, small rectangle. We give this a color. We remove the liners or the outline. And let's say we shape, that's the shape tool. You click the shape tool, then just click on the edge and drag down. It gives it a shape, a curved shape. So it's no longer a rectangle. We drag this to this place. This is just to make the complimentary card stand out. So when you are designing your complimentary card or your business card, always try and make it stand out, make it look pleasing in the eyes. It should not be boring. Your complimentary card, your business card should not be boring. It says a lot about both the designer of the card and the owner of the card. Now we draw a straight line. To draw a perfect straight line, you hold your control key and you drag. We drop this. Now we want to make this line a bit bigger. So pick a size. This is too big. So make it 2. I want to give this a color. Give this that color. And place it here. Another way we can do this is by power clip. We power clip the object into it. So let's take this out. Go to objects, power clip, place inside frame. Now we click on the frame we want to place it, edit, we drag it down, drag to the side. Now no matter how far or how wide you drag it, once you click on finish, it will resize itself into the frame because you power clip it. So that's for the font. Let's add another design to this. Now to get this dialog box where you have your logos, the logos that are inside CorelDraw, we click on Ctrl F11 and it pops up that dialog box, and then you look for well-beings, click on that, and you see different shapes, different logos, different objects. You just see different objects there. So because this is an airspace agency, the complementary card is for an airspace agency, we are going to be using an aeroplane. But you see that if you just scroll down, you see different things you can use as a logo, or you can use for design for your complimentary card. Not just your complimentary card, your letterhead, your logos, your banners, whatever you want to design, and you just want a easy to get or an easy to get logo. So we double click on the object we want, or you click and copy, depends on whichever is okay for you. So you double click or you click and copy. Now I resize this. Now I want to mirror this object. I click on the object and I go to mirror object. Click on that and you see that the object is now facing the opposite direction. Mirror horizontally. You have mirror horizontally, you have mirror vertically. So that's that. Now we give this a color. Now if you notice that in this complementary card, we didn't use too many colors. We just used the color that is inside the logo. Some people, you see them design a complimentary card, or you see their complimentary card, it has different colors. That does not make it catchy. Now let's take out the liner, the outline, sorry. You see this. Now we group it, Ctrl G, and then you see if you don't group this work, let's say we don't group this work now, you are moving it moves everything, right? Now if you want to move an object, you can just click the object and it will move only the object. That's when you don't group your work. But once you group the work, your Control G, you see that no matter what you want to move, they are all going to move together. So learn to always group your work when you are done with your work, so that when you are moving the objects, one will not be left behind. So let's create the back page of this complementary card. See, this is the fonts. You see everything, it's all in one simple color. Now remember, this is a rough work, just to give you an idea of what we are doing here. Now let's create the back page. You go down, you click on this plus sign, you see it opens another page, which is page 2. It does not open another interface, instead it just gives you another page. So for the second page, we are going to be using the logo. Control V. We are going to be making use of the logo. First, let's draw a rectangle. You have to always draw your rectangle so you can have a frame to place your objects in. That is why we try to always draw a rectangle, because if you don't have a rectangle, all you have is an empty paper. There is no frame for you to place your objects, your letters inside. So now we're going to put this logo inside. First of all, let's make this white. It's no longer an empty paper, it's now a white paper. Now we want to put this inside there, but first I will duplicate it. Control D for duplicate. Now there are various shortcuts for this CorelDraw, but the basic ones is your Control Z, your Control G for grouping, and your Control D for duplicate, to duplicate an object. Now I want to drag this into that frame, or let's place it. Like I told you before, you can drag or you can power clip and place, but I want to power clip this. Now if you want to edit it, you click on edit, click on it, we drag to the side. Now we want to make this transparent, so click on the transparency tool. Click on uniform transparency, so that everything will be uniformly transparent. Then you put the amount of transparency you want to give it. Let's say 70. Then we drop this, and you click on finish. Now you see that this object is there, but it's not showing, it's just there, or it's showing but not clear. Now we want to edit this and duplicate this. Control D, we drag and place here. I told you, I said, when instead of using too many colors to design your complementary card and make it look childish or unprofessional, you can just use your logo to design it. It brings out that beauty. Finish. You see, we've placed the logo on the 4 corners of it. Now we want to drag this. We do the same thing, we power clip it, go to objects, power clip, place inside frame, and we click. Now we edit this. Try to resize this. I want to make it transparent. Let it be inside of that frame. Click on transparency, uniform transparency. We make this 90, enter. You see what just happened? It disappeared into that frame. Finish. Now you see, at the end of the day, when you print out this business card or complimentary card, it gives it a professional look, very distinct. Now let's place the address and phone number and email at the back of the complimentary card. Now you see the complimentary card, this is the front, and this is the back. You see the logo is inside. So this is how you design your complimentary card. Let's export this. Now I told you in the last class, I told you, you export to JPEG or whichever file you want to send it, so you can also you'll be able to send it from your device to other devices, maybe for printing, or you want to send the sample to whoever you did it for. So you export to JPEG with an highest quality and you press OK. Now this has been exported to your device.